family and the gift of family. I'm grateful for, a mother's love, and the sacrifices that a mother makes for her children. And interestingly enough, the thing that I love most about my mother is the sound of her voice. I love sort of her melodic tone. And I love the feel of her skin, right? So just, just like reflecting. And often on New Year's Eve, when no one else was here, Mom would always make me a sweet potato pie. And I always had a sweet potato pie before all of y'all. So this is one of my favorite moments, is us preparing the house and the things I learned in the kitchen with her. So that's what I like to share.
It's gone about 20 years now. I've been with the family, over 20 years. And I've been so close to the dad, mom, go to the nursing home, take pictures, cutting club. And I've been very close and loyal to the family. And so we're having this tradition, I enjoy it. So every time I'm overseas, I want to make sure I'm here in Chicago, to attend the family gathering. And Miss Nez has been doing so much. And every time I come back, I bring some African outfit to wear, and she loves it. And that spirit still goes on and on and on. And wish Miss Nez and get well the best she can. And by God's grace, things will happen. Things will happen.
For this family, it's like my Chicago family. Like Willie said, we've been doing this now for almost 15, 20 years. I feel this, I only come once a year, but I feel like I know you guys. And I appreciate this. I appreciate Miss Nazons and Cosette. I ran into her the other night at Treasure Island. We were both at the last minute Christmas Eve trying to get groceries together. So I enjoyed running into you and you telling me to come on, make sure we make it over here. And I also appreciate the fact that I can get up every day and go to work. I'll have my own business, and it's been a rough 4 years now. And I thank God every day that I can get up and go to that shop without a pain. Because I'm telling you, as you get older, it gets a lot harder.
I'm grateful for family, for friendship, for just being able to be here at this time. And to be welcome in the family. I came here from Oklahoma, well actually from California at the time, and didn't really know anyone. I met Co, and we became like instant friends and invited me over, and Ma just embraced me, and I'm just so grateful for that. And thanks to all of you in here for embracing me as well.
Jordan, pay attention.
And my favorite moments is hearing Ma say, "Girl, are you coming over?" Or "Girl, what you doing?" Just hearing her voice, and just the moments that she was just so kind and generous and giving when she didn't really have to. And just for being her.
Grateful just for family, friends,
Santa Claus,
and kind of seriously. And kind of just piggybacking off what Sarah said, just for life, for being able to get up every day and still continue to go on and be successful. I would say, I guess some of the good times with my grandmother is when I would come home and she always was concerned about what she's gonna cook for me. So when I came in town, I could have something to eat. So that's one of the good memories that I have.
There's nothing like family, and we should always cherish our families because it's a blessing. And it's been a blessing for us to be with the Nazons for all these years. Your mother was a wonderful person, always, so it's been a real blessing. And I got blessed twice, because I got two wonderful son-in-law. That's a blessing.
Lifestyle 2015. Again, like everyone said, family is so important. Thank God for 21 wonderful years with my husband. I was thinking as they were talking to when the newlyweds, we were like, yeah, Michael. Thankful. But just so thankful to see everyone here, how our family from Louisiana has come and embraced us. So one of my favorite memories, a long time ago, I was fortunate enough, Jean and Adrian invited me and Kayla when we were very young to the family reunion in Lucky, Louisiana. And we had to go to church after we left Big Daddy's house in the morning. And who pops up at the pulpit singing but Mrs. Nazons? And her song was, Lord, I want to be a Christian in my heart. And I always remember that song, and I think that she has lived that song to its fullest. And that's my favorite memory. I'm like, I have never heard, Lord, I want to be a Christian in my heart.
I think the things that I'm most grateful for, everything that everybody said, of course, family, extended family, new family, just grateful to be here. And Mr. Taylor and I were just talking about, in the blink of an eye, so many things can happen. So we all need to be thoughtful as far as how we live our lives and just what we want out of life. And for all you people that think that you were unfazed favorite, it's not true. And that's one of the gifts that she has. She makes people feel like you're the favorite. Yeah, but I'm just clearing it up so you won't be misled. But those are the things I think about. Good times, good food, good happenings in Lucky, and just family in general.
For God blessing us with a beautiful president of the United States that makes African Americans lift their heads up and say that we can do it, you know? And I'm thankful for, you know, the Nazon family, for Aunt Faye, you know, believing in me. And as Tonette said, you know, she has a way of saying things, you know. Boy, what are you doing? What are you doing, boy? In a loving way, you know, so you don't feel bad about, okay, Aunt Faye, I'm doing this or doing that, you know. But she my heart, you know. She's always been there in my corner, and you know, I'm just thankful for her, and you know, and all the family.
I'm thankful for family, my grandparents, my uncles and aunts, all my family. They always support me, and even though I don't talk to them much, like they'll always like support me in everything I do. And I'm thankful for my granddad. He's just a great example of like a man. One day when I have a family, I know how to be a father and a grandfather some days.
My name is Patricia.
Okay. Hello. Hi, Pat.
And I'm thankful for family and friends. And thankful that the Lord has blessed me with so many wonderful people who came into my life. And I've had a good long life too. So thank you, Lord. I'm a new friend to the family, but Miss Nazon and I met in church when I moved back from Kansas City about 15 years ago. Last year she invited me, and I came and really enjoyed the warmth, the love that I felt from family members, and it just brought so many fond memories of my family the way it used to be, but we're dwindling down really quick now. So I'm grateful for the Nazon family for opening their arms and home to me. And lastly, I lost my only child in October, and I'm grateful to God for the 43 years, 11 months, and 15 days that I had to try to shape and mold him to be the man that God would be pleased to have.
Lawrence. But I'm thankful mostly for just my foundation as a whole, just being around such wise people and being able to learn from everyone's experience and like taking that in and making you a better person. Like not everybody has that. Like everybody has a family, but it's the connection that like sets it apart. So I think just this is a real wonderful thing.
21 years, I think we've been married about 7 months and a day. We got a little way. I remember too today. I remember. So I'm working on it. But no, I definitely, I think I have a great appreciation for family just because, you know, I hear people talk about families and they don't know their second cousins, and you know that's one thing we're fortunate to hear. You know, we have a chance to know all of our family. We do the family reunions every year, and we've embraced our second family, extended families. You know, so we're definitely fortunate here. But I you know, I'm thankful for my health, my family, my new wife. Only wife. Only wife. But and just how we are blessed. Right. And just how blessed we are. You know, everything that we've asked God for, it's happening, it's continuing to happen. So we're just thankful in that area. Great.
I'm grateful for God's daily grace and mercy. I'm very grateful for God to be the head of my life and my husband's life. Very grateful for my husband, my mother-in-law, sister-in-law, Colonel, and my new family.
I'm grateful for family and everything that everyone else has said. And one of my favorite times with Aunt Faye, she would always sing happy birthday to people, and she would like really get herself together and make sure it sounded good. And then I remember when I would spend summers here, and so I know that I probably got on Jean and Cosette's nerves all the time. I used to be at the Cotton Club at the bar drinking a Shirley Temple, and Aunt Faye would make them take me places. So we've always had good times in Chicago, and Aunt Faye would always have a big birthday party for me because my birthday is in the summer. So we always had good times, and she always made you feel special.
Wife who makes it all possible. For me. And they call me, I'm supposed to be a comforting man. But I just really appreciate Aunt Faye. And she spent many times, I picked her up a couple times at the airport. Usually she liked to rent her own car, but there were occasions we'd pick her up, and she was always such a nice person to be around. And she came to our house 2 years ago, and we have a Christmas party at our house, and she just kind of took over this whole thing. And it really was just fabulous as far as the Chicago, imagine Chicago lifestyle in country Louisiana, and people were just wondering who she was. And she did, a couple of years ago, she did a thing with Ebony Magazine, and we had the magazine out on the table, and people said, she's a movie star or something like that. But everybody in Grambling loves Aunt Faye. Some people call her Baby Faye. They grew up with her, and they always asked about her. And again, we just want to continue to pray for her. We'll pray for everyone here. And again, just such a pleasure knowing everybody here.
So I am so grateful and thankful for everything that everyone has stated this evening. And my love for Miss Nazon and her family really comes through an extension. My family, my immediate family, my children are the most important thing in my life, and my wife. And when we sent our child off to college, and how Carolyn and the Colonel took care of our baby. That extended part of our family just, you know, it gives me chills to this day. You know, when you send your child away, and you know that child is being cared for, that's some blessings that are countless. So, you know, I'm thankful for this extended family because it came through the Nazons, and that's my gratefulness.
All right, that's awesome.
I'm thankful for my family. I'm also thankful that I have some great male role models in my life that can push me towards the right path. And I'm also thankful that I have the opportunity to get a quality education.
They say, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plan. Now, I'm thankful for this family. Emmanuel and I were married. I met Aunt Faye back in like 2009 when we were married the first time. Well, we were married. And anyway, I came, I met her, Cosette, and she opened her arms to me. And then I'm happy because now, through the union, God united us again, me, Emmanuel, and now my son, Marlis. I don't have any children of my own, so this is like my son. My thing is, now I thank God a second time. Because now I'm embraced by the rest of the family. And it is, I'm a little choked up because I am a family person. I don't have my own kids, but you can't tell. If you went to my house right now, it's a full house. Now, mind you, I had to cook. I cooked the dinner for the family. Because Emmanuel called me and said, we got to be here at 2 o'clock. I said, 2 o'clock? Who does that? What? The thing is, tradition is tradition. And I'm so happy to be a part of yet another extension of tradition. Because that's all I know in my family. Yes, I did. I cooked the family dinner before I left. And I came here. And I'm going to tell you, if I had to do it again, I wouldn't want to change it.
All right.
I am so happy to be in the positive atmosphere here. And I don't think it's a mistake that I am here. So I just thank God for the reunion of us so that I can witness this. And that's how I'm doing, because I'll cry.
Okay.
She got an iPhone.
So I gotta get back. My dad invited me years ago, and I've known the Nazon family all my life because my dad been working, you know, at the Cotton Club for a very long time. Even myself grew up in the Cotton Club. My 18th birthday party was at the Cotton Club and kind of sneaking in at the Cotton Club. So the family I've known, the, you know, sit down, formal New Year's Day brunch with the family, having brunch with the family. I am so grateful and thankful for Mrs. Nazon because her warm smile, her angelic smile, her spirit, her just, I don't know, just the spirit when you walk in here, it just bring you to ease and just thankful and just love family. It makes you appreciate the family that you have. And I can go on and on and on. But I love coming here. And last year I was out of town, so I did miss a year. But it was not like I missed a year because coming back this year is like it was made up. You don't even realize that, you know, you're gone or whatever a year. And I just pray that, you know, the family, you know, just continue to stay strong. And, you know, all things work together for the, you know, love of God. So we just got to stay prayerful and thankful.
Thankful for family, thankful for games. It's always helped me out.
He's a gamer.
That's it.
He's shy.
He's
shy.
Well,
He's
so
a gamer, introvert.
I'm well, of course, what everybody has said. You know, I'm really thankful. I'm connected to most everybody in this room in some way, and I'm really grateful for all of you and for all of you all, you know, being here. I'm grateful for my husband. Just a couple things I would just say, you know, the way a man takes care of his mother is very telling. And so I'm really grateful for that kind of husband in my life. Just as an aside. But my mother-in-law, I was going to say, something you all don't know about her is she tells jokes. So one of my fondest memories of her is, you know, Thanksgiving or Easter, is that she would be online when she figured out how to get online. She would get all these emails and all this stuff about jokes, and she would sit at the table and tell us jokes that she had learned online. I mean, some really funny jokes. So anyway, I bet all of you probably never knew that about her, but that was a funny. The other distinct memory I have of her is the very first time I came over here, which I don't even know, that was way 30 years ago. It was way before we were getting married. And I came in, I think John was graduating or something, and so he introduced me at the door. Carolyn was here. They all don't even remember me from then, but he introduced me at the door, and Ma said, well, come on in. Let me see. Turn around. Let me look at you. Let me see what you got.
What you working with?
Yeah, let me see what's going on. Let me see if you can even come in. But anyway, I'm just, you know, really, really grateful for family. Yeah, I wish a wonderful new year for everybody.
That the same people who were in this room last year are here again. Grateful for the love and the support, because we've needed a lot of it, and I think that sometimes, you know, we take a lot of stuff for granted. I know I'm someone who does, but I'm really grateful that anyone in this room, whatever challenges we come across, we face them, you know, and I'm grateful for the strength that that the Lord has given us. I don't know what I'd do without my wife, who has kind of been the pillar of everything that I am. And I'm just proud to be associated with everybody in this room. Again, the love and the support to have the Douglases here this weekend, and to sit in the kitchen yesterday and to just hang out, you know. We cannot take this time in our families for granted, because, I mean, it could be over like that. I'm grateful to have that my daughter, my oldest daughter Ashley, you know, decided to come back this weekend. She was here last weekend, you know, and she works and she's going to school, but she decided it was important for her to come back. So she made the sacrifice and came back. I am grateful for Taylor Faye, who can't be here, who challenges my wife and I to be better parents. And I am certainly grateful for Jordan and her challenges. Jordan has made both my wife and I the best parents we can be, better people. Our level of appreciation for life has just, you know, if it wasn't for Jordan, we'd be different people. And despite the challenges that she has, despite the challenges that my mother has, despite the challenges that we all have, you know, we're still here. You know, and we're still fighting. And we got a lot of fight left. And we're looking forward to whatever the Lord has for us, because if we can.
Thank you guys. Just really wanted to have that moment. I think that, you know, we used to do Taboo years ago. I don't know if we feel like doing anything else today, but I just want to say thank you for being here. Let me tell you, Mommy woke up in such a great mood, right? She was so happy. And, you know, we were wondering why she was sleeping so much. I think she slept so much so she could be able to come and hang out with all of you. And she was so pleased when she saw, you know, how things came together. And so just for you guys to come and share this moment with us is just, it's really a blessing.
And can I say one more thing? I apologize. Tonette has been absolutely outstanding. She has made the sacrifice. She's been here several times over the course of the last couple of weeks to spend the time with Ma, to help out around the house, and do whatever we needed her to do for us, and you've been outstanding. Thank you very much. For
That's great.
So with that, I will. I wish I had one of Mommy's jokes.
Because she would read them on the internet, they'd be funny on the internet, but when she tried to tell them, they were brutal.
She was so proud of her jokes, and she was so proud of being able to navigate the internet. I used to call her a broadband goddess. I was like, oh, awesome. So anyway, thank you all, and I guess you guys please continue to chat and hang out. And is there anything else we should do? Hey?
You all just be safe. Have a wonderful New Year. We love you very much.
And whoever wants to volunteer to help Jordan and I clean, hey, I'd appreciate it. Help me clean. Excuse me. I'd appreciate it. Thank you all.
All the glitter is not gold. Nah, gold is not reality. Real is what you